Oh.
Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 19.
I'm gonna watch.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Set, waiting. Check 48's the mark. You don't know, like 7.
Stafford. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Throwing is Stafford.
Ravens.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Michael
He's not even
Pierce,
watching,
his
Jacob.
340-pound glory gets the sack. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Here's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down again.
Andy, you're watching on my side, right?
Once again, they dial up the pressure and get home.
It just took a minute to
It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
Go, Lions, go.
This is
First.
They're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and pick it up with
touchdown.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they just put a little sizzle in their steak there. 1st quarter, 4th and goal, run it in. A boost.
I think they showed confidence in their defense by going for it. That's telling their defense, look, we're counting on you guys.
Andy, that was just for you.
We believe in you because we go for it here, even if we don't get it, get field position on our side, and you'll stop them.
Wait a minute, you're going for Jacob now?
And tally up 6 points.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Jackson.
No!
That is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And all the way down to the 35.
Dang it.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 47 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now it's Jackson dancing to his left.
Really
now he'll pull it down. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down.
Nope.
It's caught.
Oh, tied it.
Touchdown. Willie Snead.
Yeah, there's a huge
there to make the grab as his guys are on board here in this first
You just
quarter.
now got the touchdown.
So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught.
You're just not fine.
Into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open. You're able to get it to them.
Yeah.
I'm way
the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
I'm like 10, 15 seconds.
They'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did.
Oh, my goodness.
Is going to be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Interception.
Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know
we can't let my Lions
the best
lose.
athletes on the field.
No,
they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Well, we looked at each other right away.
Yeah, I know how to block him, too.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it.
Dang it.
Tucker with
He got down.
Point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Miss it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And fresh off the pick six. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now,
see, this is why you never want to watch a football game.
He's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best. And
no, he was out.
Taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Go, Marcos,
He's got his man, TJ Hawkinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Oh, they're not really root for whoever's losing.
Throwing again is Stafford. Flushed out right.
Second team in history to go 0-16.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr.
I think that
they're on the list of teams that have went 0-16.
The pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
No, was he out
know
when he
that you're
caught
open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
I'm trying to say he was.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
It's like 3 yards
on the catch. It's third down.
I can watch it on my end.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into
no,
a tight
I can
end
hear
of his
Marcos
caliber's
talking in the
hands
video.
and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
It's only like 3 seconds behind now. It was like 10.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. He'll get some time right. And that is incomplete.
Way to go, D.
Like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And how about this, a fake?
Yes.
This is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back.
You can't fool me on those.
Right at the 48. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Forced out to his left.
Yep.
And he fires one incomplete.
Come on now.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. To throw again on second down. Stafford, catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Lions.
On first down. His throw incomplete. The intended target, TJ Hawkinson. And it's second down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am.
Nice.
But it doesn't take much
Golden.
to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Who is that?
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Again, it's Stafford.
Oh!
It's going to be knocked away.
That was a user.
And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
50, 22.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. To the air again, Stafford.
No.
Pressure too much. Down he goes.
Dang it.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally,
Come on, Stafford.
I have a lot
You
of
need to
empathy
get
for
these
the
off
QB,
him. Let's
right?
go.
In this case, definitely, he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Escaping the pressure, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown.
Now, Lacey.
As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
It's good.
Prater for the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
I don't know.
This
Lions
one
probably.
tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Turtle.
Get him down after a pickup of 8.
Yeah, I
Second and
think she is
2.
too.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be
My
it.
phone
The
keeps
main
on vibrating.
goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays.
Pressure
Yes.
from his right, and he goes down hard.
Yes.
Flat on his back.
Someone called cons because he just got robbed, but we'll take it.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Again?
Jackson. And the pressure gets to him again. Christian Jones, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Christian Jones. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st down at Stafford. Open man, he's
What the
got
heck?
him, the tight end Hawkinson. And
Hawkinson?
he'll get it here to the
That was not even to
10-yard
him.
line. A good pickup of 6 there on
That was
1st
not
down.
supposed to be to him.
6 yards
Oh,
was
he
the
left.
pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Stafford. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 8 yards that time. Able
On the
to
one.
take off, and the result is
And
a
he's still
first
watching.
down. They'll run for it with Bo Scarborough. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
I got 2 people watching.
Bo Scarborough with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As his guys are able to regain the
Hey,
lead.
that one guy. Gee, 1990.
Extra point good by Prater.
That's cool.
And the lead is now 21-14. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away.
Hey, that one guy. You could actually subscribe to my channel, and you can you'll know whenever I go live.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, Costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense.
I had a user, or I had a guy said, "Go Lions, go."
For them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. On the counter, Ingram. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson buying time to his left. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And it's going to be another
one guy 1990. You could subscribe to my channel.
On any given pass,
if that is you watching.
never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Oh!
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half.
Yeah, it is.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description. We're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Yeah.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary.
Hey, Andy, if you're still watching, you actually can message in the chat if you want.
A secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have 1st half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth 1st half that we've seen. Flush to his right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it.
I have nobody watching over here.
1st down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, this one complete to Lacey. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I have someone watching. I don't know who that is.
Now, 1st and 10. Stafford looks to throw again.
Oh!
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Andy, if that's you, go ahead and send messages to the chat.
Interceptions now in this 1st half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about Who's behind him? Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Christian Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Might as well get ball at second half.
Down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken about 7 yards deep. It's a foot race. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Officially, that goes down as a kick return of 107 yards. What a run, as his guys have now moved out in front.
We've sat in a lot of meetings, and they always talk about the offense taking advantage of beginning a half. So special teams coaches don't listen to that. They want to take advantage with their own unit, and they just did.
Hey, that one guy in 1990, how do you do like that kick return?
Immediately.
I think they drew that one up special. That felt like something he pulled out of his pocket that he'd been holding for a while, and they were able to use it effectively.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Lions have recovered.
And this is where you need the quarterback to move
My bad,
into
I
being
don't
a
mean
running
to.
back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Eluding the pressure right. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
While we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore, I got to get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion and both sides.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. From 19 yards away. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Man, that one guy in 1990 said...
The Raven offense set at the
said,
line
go
for this next drive.
Lions.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others.
What's
you
that?
have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before it's out of bounds.
Go,
That one a broken
Lions.
play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Jackson now. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker.
Tracy
Both
Walker.
defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Looking for more there on the first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Amendola, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
He had it. Oh, great. I don't want to do it.
Throwing again. Stafford. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
23 yards on the play. Stafford now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll be taken down at the 26. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Flushed out right, and he rifles one incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver. 3rd down here. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
As a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Nice. Matt Prater.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
To throw is Jackson, escaping the pressure. Oh. He'll run it.
Yeah.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He uncorks it for Snead. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Patrick on Wassor. And he will score.
Nice.
Touchdown, Baltimore. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game
There
off,
we go.
they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. They got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Over 30 yards there. And 1st downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Out of the gun, Stafford. Flushed out right.
Oh,
And nearly another interception.
Where's that?
They've been around
Where's
the ball
that
all
flag?
game.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots in the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. And this one is right down Broadway.
What?
That will
There was a
extend their
delay.
lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time,
Good job, Martin.
got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Martin's my kickoff kicker. Yeah. I don't even know what that is.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this
my
patch.
guy was spitting
we need
in
you
him.
to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
I did that on purpose.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Tracy Walker.
Okay.
And now off to the races to the right side. He had his eyes on the...
Why did Andy send me a freaking party invite? Is he drunk? Now it's time for me to stop this broadcast.